10 minutes. T-minus 9 minutes. T-minus 8 minutes. T-minus 7 minutes. T-minus 6 minutes. minus 5 minutes. Minus for minutes. Minus 3 minutes. Minus 2 minutes. Minus 1 minute. Stand by.
Everybody, it's me. I'm just gonna, my cable's all caught up here. I've been dealing with a week of fucking idiots, so I'm not super high energy tonight, but we'll see if things improve somewhat. I just want to make sure my mic is in an okay position. See how that sounds. Yeah. That sounds pretty clear. I don't normally wear this thing. You can just go on the ground for now. So I don't know what this game is. Sonic Wings. I was apparently under the impression that, you know, maybe Sonic might be in it. But apparently not. I don't know what kind of game this is. So we shall soon see. America, Japan, some Russian dude, some Swedish dude, and yeah. Oh, it's a top scroller. Pretty average top scroller, to be honest with you. Tactically does not strike me as a smart move to just kind of coalesce into one thing. That was quick to get to a boss. Get more stuff? Yes. I don't know if he's a full boss or if he's a semi-boss. I guess that means I won? This is dark. It's actually so dark it's honestly a bit hard to see. But that's okay. I honestly did not feel like a challenge tonight. Normally I want challenging games, but tonight I just felt like something completely inane. I didn't have to think too much. Games to get drunk to. Normally I'm playing fighting games and these sorts of things. I just don't feel like doing it tonight. I thought, see what else there is, and I'll just play whatever. Bunch of these weird planes. Quiet night tonight so far. I'm not doing too badly. I don't normally do that well with top scores. Not really a top scorer. Yeah. There we go. I feel like I played this before, but I don't really know. I don't know if you can buy stuff in this game or more armaments or whatever. It seemed like a beautiful waste of ammo. Might be better served for a boss. Get more dollars. Continue 9. Another boss. May as well just hit him with everything like that. Giant gunship. Bless you, doggy. Yeah, I think we'll change it up to something different.
T-minus 10 minutes.
Alright, so we are going to play some Clockwork Knight. I have not actually ever played this. This game is quite famous. I really should have played it, but I have not. So, we'll see. Whoa. I don't know what any of that is. This is pretty strange. Okay. Sure. Okay. Okay. So this is basically like Toy Story from hell. This is pretty strange. Weird, it's sort of 3D. Okay, that didn't go very well. Huh. I'll try this again, I guess. weird game. Okay. Very weird game. Ouch. Okay. Sure. Swing dance. That's a hell of a workout. Good on you, man. That 40s choreography is something else. I don't know what the hell this is. This game is very strange. There's some chubby redhead chick bouncing around. Nothing. Okay. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Bouncy, bouncy. Yeah, sure. Get in there, fatty. Okay, here we go. Aren't there any men in here? Apparently not. Magical Night Ray Earth. Now this is a treat. Well, it's a very interesting looking game. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing or what I'm looking at. It's amusing. I mean, I guess it's an RPG. I just had it and I thought I'd play it.
こんなところに。どうかなさいましたの？うちの犬だよ。私の友達なんだ。いつの間についてきたんだ？早く捕まえなきゃ。お手伝いさせていただきますわ。光。
Okay.
ありがとう。
This is really. Nice art. What the fuck? Okay, sure.
最後の力で伝説のマジックナイトを異世界から呼び寄せた。まさか伝説の
Like
現実
Sashamuro go to Hot Topic or something?
案ずることはまだ子供ではない。
Well, that's what he looks like.
エメロード姫を
Like Sashamuro went to Hot Topic
真のマジックナイトとなることも
and failed miserably at everything in life.
侮って用心を怠るのも愚かだ。仰せの通りでございます。
Guy with a quarter in his head.
いけませんわね。女の子は腰を大切にしなければ。あのね。
Hey, hello. Blah, blah, blah.
私たちどこか別のところへ飛ばされてしまったみたいですわね。ここは東京じゃない。落ちてくるときに空に浮かんだ山が見える。
Shut up!
遠くに火山も。確かに東京には空に浮かぶ山も火山もありませんわ。来週にはフェンシングの試合があるのよ。どうしてくれるのよ。自己紹介でもいたしましょうか。自己紹介？東京タワーからここに来たのは私たち3人だけのようですし、これからどうするかとにかく3人で協力していくしかありませんわ。ねえ、しょうがないわね。私は法王子フ14歳、中学2年生です。龍崎海よ。同じく中学2年生で14歳。指導光14歳、中学2年生。
I wouldn't want to be a surgeon working on these women.
あなた、私と同じ年なの？小学生だと思ってた。申し訳ありませんが、私も。どう見ても11歳くらいだわ。
いつまでじゃれとるんだ。エメロード姫が呼び寄せた伝説のマジックナイトとはお前たちか。なんとまだ子供ではないか。
子供とは何よ、失礼ね。あなたの方がよっぽど子供じゃないの。
私は745歳だ。
あなたは一体。
私は同志クレフ。お前たちを導くものだ。
That guy looks like if Inuyasha was from New Zealand,
元の世界へは戻れん。
herding sheep.
このセフィールを救うまではな。
There we go. Back on home laptop. Well, I don't really know what the fuck is going on, so, you know.
さすがはエメロード姫。囚われの身でありながらそれだけの力を使うとは。ほな、伝説の通り。
I had a friend who could read this, but she's pissed off at me. I have a sneaking suspicion that even if I understood what was being said here, it would make less sense than it does now.
しかし今あやつらは同志クレフのもとに。
Push button. Push
そりゃ見ろよ
button. Button, button, button.
マルシオ
Oh yeah, here we go. Here's the monologue.
邪魔な目は早めに継ぐがよか。
仰せのままに
ここはセフィール、お前たちはマジックナイトとなってこの世界を救うべくエメロード姫に召喚されたのだ。
Giant
稲妻将来
crab spider.
すごい
Oh, looks like it's Tuesday night at Red Lobster.
こうでは
What is
人や精霊、聖獣たちは仲良く幸せに暮らしていた。だがエメロード
going
姫
on?
が囚われの身となってからこの世界に
A
変身
lobster. Okay, this is weird enough that I'll continue playing this. I'm gonna get myself some wine. Make more sense with alcohol, I think. This game is very... What the fuck is going on? Oh yeah, it's definitely an MPG, or MPG, RPG. God, I didn't have that much wine. I would do the be right back screen, but I don't feel like it. As such, I will provide running commentary through the miracle of just trying to figure out where the wine went. Here we go. A little bit of wine over here. I should probably finish it. Oh, this is done. I'll have a little bit more of this stuff. La fiole Côte du Rhône. Appellation Côte du Rhône contrôlée. Sélectionnée par Père Anselme. Châteauneuf-du-Pape, Vaucluse, France. They're out of the 2020. We went through the 2021. Now, we're going through the 2022. This is as good as the traditional Châteauneuf-du-Pape, in my opinion. Right now, you can get a bottle of it for $20. But once the riffraff figure it out, then it will go back up to $50, or go up to 50. Too plot heavy, can't understand it. Too plot heavy, can't understand it. I don't know. Maybe the cat can understand it. I know it's a typo. Yeah, I know. I'm not exactly at my Sunday best today. I spilled mine on my shirt. Actually, it didn't. It's just a shirt that has a stain on it. Alright, let's see what's going on in this very strange game. See what's going on here.
魔物がうごめき、闘争と混乱で溢れた世界となってしまったのだ。
どうしてそのお姫様がいなくなるとセフィーロはそんなになっちゃうんだ。
エメロード姫はこの世界の柱なのだ。この世界では何よりも意志が勝る、信じる心が力となるのだ。エメロ
It's
ード姫は
weird,
そ
but
の
it's
祈りで
interesting.
このセフィーロの
Yeah, I
平
don't
和と秩
understand
序を
it
支
either.
えておられた。
でも誰かに囚われてしまった。誰なんだそのお姫様をさらったのは。
神官ザガート。
Well, this game certainly can't be accused of not having enough colors in it.
そしていずこかへ閉じ込めたのだ。
なんだか信じられませんわね。
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Actually know where Zero is. She's sleeping under the desk. Probably sleeping at the desk. Zero! bedroom.
でも
That means she's gonna wake me up at 3 o'clock in the morning
この世界のことはこの世界の
because
人が解
that's
決する
what she does.
さまざまな魔術師戦士騎士たちが姫を救うため
Hello,
ラガー
Ducky.
トと戦った
Are you being a good boy?
だが勝てなかったセフィーロのものではダメなのだ
私やるよマジックナイトになってセフィーロを救うちょっと待ちなさいよそんな安請け合いしていいと思ってるの
姫の願いはお前たちをこの世界に呼んだマジックナイトとなってこのセフィーロを救えれば姫の願いは叶えられ浄化されその時こそ
I never quite could figure out the point of having. I mean,
私たちに
I get the feeling it's not for the hearing impaired. I mean, they have characters talking, and then you have the traditional
マ
text.
シンを蘇らせる
I even consulted my cat. He just squinted at me. Yeah,
お前
and
た
the
ち
cat's like, what
魔
the fuck?
法は使えるかほ
I apparently agreed to do something, but I don't know what I did.
う魔法も使えんのかそれにその装備もなんとかせねばなるまい
This is a bit talky even for an RPG. Care Bear stare. Okay, maybe. Care Bears countdown. 4, 3, 2,
魔
1.
法を
All
授
right.
けようとし魔法の方で
How many like I like RPGs and I've played through a lot of them, but
わかるか
this is really talky even for an RPG.
今までとは違
I'm
う
just
わかるなんだか
like there's a lot of
胸の奥
exposition.
が熱い
A lot of exposition.
言葉が浮かんでき
A
て
whole lot of blah blah blah. Oh, fuck me.
そうだそれがお前の魔法だ
For $20, I will pull down my pants.
現れたよ
Yeah.
聖獣召喚早く乗れ
あなたはどうするんだ
追っ手を防ぐ
そんな
All this talking, and we get one still picture of a bird.
風海空マシンはそこにいる
Yeah. Thought he was a bad guy for a minute.
まず西へ行け沈黙の森に
All this talking, and I don't actually get to do anything.
武器とモコナを
Okay. Sure.
お久しぶりです同志くれ
ザガートに組みする我が教え子ながら呆れたやつだなアルシオーネ
同志には感謝
She
してい
looks
ます
like she, like right out of
素晴らしい魔法を
Asen
授
Kaiser
け
or
てください
something.
ましたもの
Language barrier makes it less bearable.
どうぞゲッ
I don't know. I feel like
さすがは
if it were translated, it would be
最高の魔導士
pretty
私がお前に魔法を
screwy.
教えたのはエメロード姫をお守りするためだこのセフィーロを脅かすためではない
I speak French, and when I watch Quebec TV, I'm even more confused than when I
同志くれ
do watching shows in languages I don't speak
ま
fluently.
ともに戦って私があなたにかなうはずもありませんがねザガート様
Drop your panties, Sir Arthur. I cannot wait till lunchtime.
しまった
すぐに追いつ
It would also be nice to actually be able to do something. Even in Final Fantasy, I would have been in a battle or two by now.
アルシオーネに敗れるよ
This guy with the
うマジックナイトとなりマシンを蘇らせること
horn in his head.
マジックナイトの真の敵はアルシオーネなど問題にならぬほど強い
Okay.
異世界の子供たちを
クレフさん大丈夫でしょうか大丈夫よさっきの魔法見たでしょあん なに強いんだもん。きっとすぐやっつけちゃうわよ。残念だったわね。当てが外れて。予想投射。
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, English translation will set you back $500 depending where you look. I like the $100 better. I didn't actually know they ever translated this. I didn't even know that this game came out here. It doesn't seem like a game that would localize that well. I've been playing this game a good 20 minutes, I think, and I have not hit a single battle, not one. This has all been exposition so far. All of it. Like, all I'm doing is just scrolling through text. Just... Yeah. 450 US for a loose copy. I don't know if I would be willing to drop that kind of scratch. Right now it's about $600 and some odd for me. This is no good. I'm not killing anybody. I mean, I'll keep playing through it. I am kind of curious as to when I can save. Like, I don't know if there's like a save point or if I can save at any time. Guess after all this talking, I suppose. Blah 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 blah. Oh, they do. Oh, now I can finally do something. Unbelievable. Random enemy, just anything. I just want to do something. You know, it's funny. When I was at Sheridan, I was actually learning Japanese. I mean, I was not fluent. I was functional because I was actually going to do an internship there. I can't remember if I mentioned this to you or not. But in short, the college wanted me to go to another animation studio that it selected. The studio that I wanted to go to. They're like, oh, well, it doesn't count. I made inquiries and everything else. So, in conclusion, I did not get to go to Japan and do my internship there, which I was actually disappointed about. The road less traveled, I guess. Puff Diddy's house? Oh. Okay, now it's Puff Diddy's house. Dungeon. What a dick. go in here. Can't go in here. Can't go here. Can I pick any up? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, now I know how to rotate between characters. Or are they just hopping there? We're on some supposedly dangerous mission and they're skipping? This has a very
あれは
Link to the Past, Ganon's ready room kind of look to it.
あの
No. It wasn't a case that they didn't want to send me to Japan. It was that the school had decided that there were animation studios that it had decided that it would consider accredited. So the animation studio that I wanted to go and intern at Japan was not one of the ones they approved. So I wouldn't have gotten any credit for it. They're like, oh, well, you can go and do your internship with that studio, but we're not going to give you any credit for it. It's like, fuck off. Like, what difference does it make if I go to this studio versus the other studio? Didn't really want to. Whatever.
引っかかったわね、間抜けな泥棒さんたち。こんなこともあろうかと作っておいたこの折り紙。
I actually had to pay for my own ticket. Like the school wasn't gonna pay for the, which is fine. I had at the time I had a friend that was in Japan. Actually one of my classmates. She would let me stay with her at her place with her family.
それとも三人一緒に釜茹でにしてやろうかしら。ちょっと。あ、久しぶりに
And then I found out her expectations were a little bit more than I wanted to provide, and she was very upset after it and didn't talk to me for very after that.
かわいいね。名前はなんていうの？困りましたわね。でも勝手にお邪魔したのは本当です
Don't
し。
make a Japanese woman angry, you will pay for it.
ちょっと待ってよ。ドアが勝手に開いたのよ。不用心なのはあっちじゃない。ここが東京だったら。今、なんと
I probably will wind up going to Japan at some point.
ここが
Do
東京だった。
seminars or whatever at Honjo Dojo or
勝手に
whatever.
ドアが開いたのよ。
Not with jujitsu, but probably with Aikido or Judo.
この家の鍵、同志クレフの特性。誰もドアを開けることはでき
Should
ない
have gone while all the vintage games were still cheap.
あなたたち。
Not anymore. Now all of us stinky cheese smelling foreigners are going
ルーです。
crashing up
私たちは
Japan's vintage
クレフ
game
に言われて
shops.
ここまで来たんだ。では、ついに始まるのね。伝説の戦いが。
So if this is an RPG, I wonder if there's a menu that I can.
ようこそ伝説のマジックナイトたち。歓迎するわ。私はプレセア。このセフィーロで最高位の宗師よ。モコナがこんなに嬉しがってるってことは間違いなさそうね。
They cut a deal. The school that I was at had a deal with a particular animation studio in Japan, and they wanted us to go there.
プレセアさんのうちで武器と
That
モ
was
コナ
affiliated
と
with
いうことしか
Disney, and you would most likely know who that studio is, but I didn't want
つ
to
いてら
go
っしゃい。
there. This is not a safe. Oh. Okay. Ah. Excellent. The animation school I was at was affiliated with Disney. The studio was not a Disney-run studio, but it was a very well-known Japanese animation studio that had a distribution deal with Disney. Hopefully it remembers. I can go back and do whatever I need to do in there. Yeah, Sheridan was always sort of joined at the hip with Disney. Disney and DreamWorks, sort of two in the 90s up until the early mid-2000s. If you wanted to work at Disney, or basically you either went to Sheridan, which was just out of Toronto, or you went to CalArts, which California. There's other 2D animation schools available now with more than but at the time there weren't a lot of options. And of the non so-called name brand schools, even though there was really good work coming out of them, Disney, a lot of the Disney portfolio people seemed to have a bit of a bias, only hire people to some degree from Sheridan or CalArts. Oh yeah, Disney money was definitely involved. Absolutely Disney money was involved. I have not animated anything substantial by hand since 2009. I should probably do like a short or a commercial or something just to keep my skills up. I'm actually kind of burning through, considering I understand very little of what there's like bits and pieces I'm catching in that, but not enough, I would say, to really be substantial. It's sort of like when you're in the car and you're turning the knob on the radio and it's like and you're not quite sure what radio station, so you'll get a word or bits and pieces or whatever here and there, but not really anything that you can really say that you're understanding what's being said overall, contextually, in any meaningful capacity. All this happy music. They're so happy. Literally just words here and there. Like, important, serious mission, that kind of stuff. But it's mostly just the odd word, the odd one or two. Like, it's not. And also some of this I can read a little bit of it, but again, just bits and pieces. I mean, I was never really fluent. Like, I could kind of fumble around. Like, I was at the, I could go in and to a 7-Eleven and order stuff. And at one point, I was okay enough that I wouldn't have been thrown out of a Japanese only. Like some shops in Japan, they will actually say Japanese customers only. They don't want non-Japanese people in there because they don't want to speak English, which I understand. It's not a. I think one of the things that you have to understand about Japan is no matter how fluent you are, and there are Caucasians and people that are non-Japanese that are fluent, is you will never be, no matter how perfect your Japanese is, even if you were born there and you're not Japanese, you're never going to be 100% accepted as a local. But if you can kind of work around that and just sort of accept that that's the way it is, like you can have there's lots of cool stuff in Japan. It's one of those things where that's just sort of how things go there. I mean, I could deal with it. I wasn't trying to be a Japanese person. Wanted to learn and go somewhere different. And it's different ways of doing things and has nice food and. But even then, I wouldn't have been able to really. If I'd have done the internship and I'd spent like 6 or 8 months or whatever in Japan, I probably could have become okay. And after maybe 2 years, excuse me, I could have maybe been functionally fluent. Maybe. We'll see. Road less traveled, I guess. The fact that it looks like there's some hiragana and katakana in here helps. Doesn't look like it's all strictly kanji, but at least they can jump. Okay, so wherever this is, I don't know if I can go in there. Okay. I can't go in. I can't go as well see. It's over here. Going. Yeah, I would agree. Nuisance tubers like Johnny are ruining visits to Japan for the rest of us. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I can shoot something. Cool. I think you get a lot of people that go to Japan and they don't really have any interest in learning about the culture. I think that my assessment, especially with some of my friends that are from Japan, is that it's almost like the concept of being Japanese is fetishized in a way, not even just sexually, just it's its own thing, and I think a lot of people from Japan find it annoying that, you're not thinking of the person or the unique aspects of the culture, you're just looking at it as it's Japanese. And I think a lot of people find that annoying. I would find it annoying too. And so you get a lot of people going there that are disruptive and, and a problem, and they just go there and they want to buy up all the stuff and they're in the way, and they don't bother to learn or try and do anything with the, learn anything about the culture. My limited experience, such as it is, I mean, if you want to learn and you actually want to experience Japan, people are pretty nice about it. But the real Japan is not just going to a bunch of secondhand video game shops. It's, meeting people and asking questions. asking what the proper way to do X, Y, Z is. I mean, people are, I don't know, I found people are pretty good about it and quite happy as long as you asked and we're actually going to listen to what you being taught. You get a lot of this, oh my god, I'm in Japan, etc., etc., etc. I think it annoys the living shit out of a lot of people. And to be honest with you, I can't really blame them. And it also makes it difficult, particularly now, because, you know, if you go there, like, people don't know if you're just one of those, right? People just kind of find that people are generally pretty happy to let you learn and teach you the culture if you're actually serious about it. Just gonna go and take a bunch of pictures and get in the way, then as far as people are concerned, you aren't really adding anything, and you're not a necessary evil, but basically you're just an irritating wallet. This is kind of interesting. I would say fetishized. Not romanticized. Because romanticized indicates some degree of respect, but rose-colored glasses. I would say fetishized. In the sense that you're not seeing the person. You're not really even seeing the culture. You're seeing your version of what you want it to. You're seeing what you want it to be, as opposed to trying to discover what is, and not taking the cues that people try to give you. Right? It's like if you go to Richmond Hill in Toronto and you assume that every Cantonese woman is Chun-Li and acts like Chun-Li and dresses like Chun-Li. It'll definitely get you smashed in the face by a Cantonese woman, for sure, but she's more likely to bash you over the head with a milk crate and run you over with her BMW, dress like Chun-Li, and kick you. If I have any. Really, I have much on any item. Go through it. Yeah, Japan is more than video games and anime. And you know what, to be honest, if one goes anywhere in Asia really, or you know, you're kind of cheating yourself if that's what you limit yourself to. Because there's oh. A lot of theater in Japan. and a lot of movies, a lot of really really cool live action. But if you want to see, you know, movies or TV or whatever, watch some of the live action movies that come out. There's cool shit that comes out of Japan that never sees the light of day here. Doesn't have to be animated. I thought it might be Delta type thing, shrub in the back. No dice. Either is going. Back on. Guess I can. I feel like I'd better save. Oh. I can sort of go over there. But I can't go in here, and I don't have a door. Probably something obvious. Simple. None of the characters is taking views early on. Can't jump. Guess I could go back where it came. Sometimes when you go back the way you came, characters start to. thought it might. Have you tried using the redhead on the plant? No, I'm a little out of it today, to be honest with you. But I will go back and try her. Always the redheads, isn't it? But she's got a sword. Archer. Except her sword doesn't working. But this also doesn't go anywhere either. It's not gonna fly. I'm gonna go back and see if try going this way. This is very Zelda. Oh, got an eyeball. Cool. Oh. Okay, so now something's happening. Got a budget, so scary from mental panic type dude. Very similar voice.
ここは沈黙の森といって魔法が使えないところだ。しかも魔物がうようよしてる。相当の剣の腕がないと生きては出られないよ。そんなこと言ったって何しに来たか知らないが、お前たちだけでこの森をうろつくのは危険だ。お前たち、俺をボディーガードとして雇わないか？俺は漁師をしてるんだ。この森のことはよく知ってる。腕は見ての通りだ。役に立つぜ。
でもお金持ってない。
何？飯を食わせてくれりゃいいんだ。ここんところろくなもの食ってなくてさ。
なんだ、ご飯くらいだったらモコナに出してもらえば。ちょっとヒカル、どこまでお人よしなの？ ガートの関係者かもしれませんのよ。でも助けてくれたよ。私たちを油断させる手かもしれませんわ。でも一緒の方が協力し合えていいと思う。私たちにボディーガードは必要ありません。どうぞお引き取りを。漁師とおっしゃいましたが、魔物の巣で漁をなさいますの？おかしいですわね。
痛いとこつくな。
嘘だった
I
の？
hope we're not going to get
確かに俺は
another
漁師じゃない。
20 minutes of
実は
exposition.
俺は
I
剣士で
just don't have the patience for it right now. I mean, I get it's an RPG and everything, but
嫌なや
I'm happy to finally just kind of start do
つ。俺はそい
something
つに一泡吹かせようとしたんだけど、
that I've heretofore been
沈黙の森
unable
に逃げ
to
込んだ
do.
んだが、
First,
出口がわからなくなっちゃう。
ふーちゃん、
and I think I would get annoyed even if I did understand
同
everything
じ
that
ガ
was
ートを
that
敵とするものじゃない。
too much talk.
とても面白いお話ですわ。
Too much
一
talk.
晩寝ないで考えたんですの。先ほどの話が嘘で、今回は本当と言われましたね。すぐには信用しかねますわ。
疑い深くてかなわねえな。分かったよ。雇ってもらうのは諦めた。
Thank you.
賢明な選択ですわ。
勝手についてい
I
かせて
wonder
も
if
らおう。
he's gonna join
そ
our
れなら文
party.
句ないだろ。
God, another dude. Guy, person.
戦力は多い方がいいわよね。納得いきませんわ。
Okay, cool. Alright, so I have got another. Can I save in here? Yes. You know what? I do this even with English titles. I'm always deathly afraid that it's not going to save. Oh, well, that's this. Which way? Oh. Getting thing that tell you. Okay. I assume that's where I'm supposed to go. A lot of walking up. Game's very pretty. Yeah. Up a little. A lot of walking. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. The plight of an RPG. A lot of blah blah blah. Needless exposition. And sometimes exposition necessary, but not. Oh man. Hop ready. Actually, starting to consider going back. castle, village, whatever. There's no enemies. Really a whole lot. Have, Navi or whatever. At the spinning arrow, go northwest and go southwest from the arrow that's still. I don't know where northwest is. Southwest. I always say go northwest, southwest. Yeah. No. Thank you. I thought so. Okay, I guess I'm not that stupid.
出口の場所ならモコナが
Yeah, you've played this game before, eh?
知ってるのか。
ヒカルさん、大きなお世話ですわ。勝手についてきてる方は黙っていてくださいませ。
お前本当に用心深いな。
それはあなたの方ですわ。本当のことを何一つおっしゃいませんもの。
やれやれ、嫌われたもんだ。
Got is blonde in a brown room. Yeah. Feel like I. Oh. Okay. Don't really want to fall on a. Okay. It's a little dark on my screen, so I couldn't quite tell if there was something across. No. No. Yeah, well, I'll keep playing it. In fact, it's interesting enough. I think I might actually keep playing it next week. At first, I kind of was like, what the fuck is this? But it's actually kind of starting to grow on me. Hello, Zero. Do you understand what the fuck is going on in this game? You're loud and Asian. Know what's going on? Can you read this? Here. Here, you want some attention? Zero. Here. You read it? You read it? Zero. No, don't knock over my streaming table, please. Thank you. Here, can you read this? You know what any of this says? Oh, it's not saying anything right now. Read this? You read it? No. You want to play? Want to play? Want to play? Play. play. Here, she is the controller and just hit the buttons. Asian cat play Asian game in Asian language. The push button. That's the pause button. The button that doesn't do anything. Yeah. I want to play. Wait. I think that's gonna do it for me for tonight. I'm getting a little tired. Don't think I need to save or anything. I don't think I've saved it. Or it counts. Alright everybody, so thanks for coming. I will be back as usual Friday at 11 p.m. Eastern Time, and honestly I'm probably gonna keep playing this game. Have a good one everybody.